Hello everybody, welcome back to IA Command. It's TV Boy and we've got another game log review, another top 8 of the Fall Season 7 competitive league. Again, this was 18 players, played through 5 weeks of Swiss, and then we had a cut to top 8 with a single elimination 8-player tournament, and this is the quarterfinals, I guess. So we already looked at my game versus Blade. Now we've got Adam once again on the channel, this time playing against Ameithor, who hails from the land of Spania. And he is Adam's playing his Wookiee list once again. This we saw him play it in the 1022 tournament. We saw the top 4 game of him against Derek. This is a different tournament, but he's playing the same list. And Ameithor is playing a scum list with Trandoshan Hunters, which were rebalanced in season 4. So that's you can see they're very similar to their core set. They're just I think they're cheaper, 2 points cheaper, and they have a new ability of what is it called? They have relentless. Oh, hardy. So very similar to Bosk's ability, but without the damage recovery, which ended up being pretty broken. But they're in a good spot now. You actually don't see them as often, but you do see them sometimes, and they hit hard. I mean, they are not. You should not sleep on these guys, especially if there's a lion ambush bringing them into your deployment zone. But that's not the case here. Ameithor has them in kind of a pretty standard scum sort of huntery list. But we do get to see Cad Bane here, as well as Greedo. We haven't seen Greedo in a while. He's still very good though. When you hear me say stuff like we haven't seen so and so in a while, there's a lot of variety in IACP. There's a lot of stuff viable, so like sometimes people just take a break from playing bog standard figures that we've seen for years and years. Anyway, I'm ranting. We've got Onar Coma, we've got an Elite Jawa, which is bringing 3PO into the list. But we've also got Gideon Argus with Temporary Alliance. I've got Jabba the Hutt, Doubt, and Black Market. So no Bib Fortuna. So again, some variety. We're seeing a lot of variety in scum lists. Anyway, this is the same match as the other top 8. All the top 8s played the same mission, which was this one is called not Priority Message, the other one Lost and Found, I think. So let's see. Yeah, Lost and Found. So this is one where the stashes are worth 2 victory points each. And we've got, let's see, I believe Sushi Cat has initiative, so he's taking the blue deployment zone. And we've got Ameithor down in the red deployment zone. So let's get into the gameplay here. And I've already talked about the Trandoshan Hunters, and we have them up on the screen. So let me throw up Cad Bane, kind of our other newcomer to this format. Just released in Season 7. Oop, let me move this back over where it should be. There we go. And let's get into the game here. So we've seen these Wookiees in action quite a few times. I guess I should show what's in the list. It's 2 elite Wookiees, 2 regular Wookiee groups, R2D2, 2 copies of extra armor, and Fury of Kashyyyk. So all of these Wookiees coming in with a block token. And Adam gonna pass. He's down. He's only got 5 activations. So we've already seen Jabba activate for Ameithor, focused up Greedo. Now seeing a Jawa activate, going to control the terminal. Another pass from Adam, 3PO, going to focus up one of these Trandoshans and move up to the pillar. And now we see the first activation from Adam is going to be R2, who is too far away from the terminal. I mentioned this in the game I played against Blade. If you've got R2, you probably need Hera or Gideon, because there is this mission in play where one of the deployment zones is 4 spaces away from the terminal. And Adam did not bring either, so he is not going to be able to draw this first round with R2. He's going to have to double move if he wants to get over to that terminal, which is going to be unfortunate for him. Now we've got another focus. So Ameithor bringing the full 3 focus for his list, which is something we don't see as often anymore. It's something that was popular at the end of the FFG era with a lot of competitive scum players, to bring generics and cheap hunters, and then bring the full combination of Jabba, 3PO, and Gideon Argus to get that 3 focus per round, especially to fight against Doubt. And we're seeing that here, and he does have the generic cheap Trandoshan Hunters. So let's comment here. Adam's Wookiees moving to control the two stashes. Um, Snuggy and Huggy. You'd think they'd be Huggy and Wuggy, but I guess not. Cadbane activating. Going to stand on top of the pillar thanks to that mobile he's got. I believe it comes from his jet boots in the lore. Now we've got Bubbles and Cuddles. I feel like he changed the names on me. Cause yeah, look, there's Fuzzy and Wuzzy. So they're gonna stand next to the booth. I imagine we're gonna see him try to take. Although I don't think he can actually reach the middle ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, those Wookiees are a little bit too slow to reach those middle stashes. And it'll be interesting to see if Adam uses his Wookiees to kind of control the entire board and keep control of these objectives, or if he uses them the way he has been in past games and just sort of keeping them together as a big block and like washing over his opponent's figures with a wave of fur. So we've got the Trandoshans both controlling the stashes to the right. And we've got Boo Boo and Yogi. Hey, Boo Boo, coming down the right side next to R2. Gonna tangle with these Trandoshans here and protect R2, theoretically. Now, Greedo is fast enough, and he is going to be able to take control of these two stashes. So, Ameithor taking the bulk of the objectives here on round 1. Going to be getting 8 victory points for that. Adam getting 4, so Adam playing from behind, as well as being behind on command cards, which is unfortunate, like I mentioned. But eventually those Wookiees do catch you, and they all have reach, and the elites get an extra pierce as long as they're attacking next to another friendly Wookiee. Okay, so Black Market revealing Assassinate, which is not what you want to see off of your Black Market. Lets you reveal the top card of your deck. At the end of each round, you can either spend VPs to buy it and put it into your hand for its cost, or you can discard it and gain VPs equal to its cost, or you can put it back on top. Now, Ameithor does have the VPs to spend, and I would not be surprised if he goes for it. Yep, there goes the VPs. Going to go right into his hand. Assassinate, a very important card for dealing with these Wookiees with such high health. The regulars have 11 health, and the elites have 13, so they are tough to take down for their points cost. Alright, take initiative being played by Ameithor here. Adam going to plays negation, so Adam's going to get to keep the initiative. Interesting to look at which doors got opened. We see the door to Ameithor's terminal opened, and then the middle door to Adam's side of the map got opened. So Adam choosing not to open his terminal door to fight those Trandoshans with his Wookiees, which makes sense. He's a bit outmatched on that side. But he does. It looks like he's going to come down through the left side of the map, going over Ameithor's terminal, probably killing off that Jawa if he can get it, and then going after his support figures by the column. So let's see who he goes with first. Looks like Fuzzy and Wuzzy. So Fuzzy going to come up, and he's going to attack Greedo there with that reach attack. There's a dodge though, so not going to get it. And now Wuzzy going to play Heart of Freedom for an extra 2 movement points. Going to be sitting on top of these double stashes and taking another shot at Greedo. Going to get Pierce 1 thanks to attacking next to Fuzzy, who is within 2 spaces of the defender. So that's going to get pierced. So I think we're looking at 2 damage. So very hard to kill, but they don't hit that hard until they start taking damage, because that's when they start getting focused from Fury of Kashyyyk. So Greedo going to go here. Needs to step at least 3 spaces away to not get hit by slow on the draw from reach. But yeah, 3 spaces away, can now attack freely without needing to worry about slow on the draw, because these are melee figures. Let's see, he's got 3. He's spending a damage token, it looks like. Oh no, that's +1 damage from Greedo's normal thing. And then +1 block is from the block token. So it looks like we're going to see 2 damage and bleed going into this Wookiee, unless he plays something like Assassinate, which he is. So another 3 damage going in, bringing the Wookiee down to 8 health. And now Greedo going to move up against the door, which is really interesting. setting himself up for a nice parting shot there. And now the second group of elite Wookiees. So, and excuse me, no, this is regular Wookiees. Cuddles and Huggy. No, Huggy and what is it? Cuddles and Bubbles. Gonna go for this Jawa like we predicted, which is kind of how we've seen him play. He just kind of whatever figures are just deciding to stand there waiting to die get washed over by these Wookiees. And going to use take cover to add a block here, so it takes 1 damage. And now Bubble's gonna go after it. Gonna do another 3 damage. Yep, so 1 health left. Not able to kill that Jawa. So now Elite Jawa can run away. Going to attack a Wookiee for 2 damage. Respectable for an unfocused Elite Jawa. And it's not going to trigger the Fury of Kashyyyk to focus it, which is actually pretty good. Let's see. R2 going to activate to draw a card for Adam. Jabba going to draw a card for Ameithor. Let me make sure this is centered up for you guys. Yep. And let's see, he's focusing Greedo. That makes sense. Greedo's going to be getting a good parting shot, supposedly. Alright, Cad Bane is giving a movement point to... I'm not sure what that was for. Cad Bane able to give another hunter, or is it another figure? So another figure activation, a friendly hunter. So I'm not sure which hunter he gave the movement points to. Let's actually back up. Ah, okay. So at the start of 3PO's activation, Cad Bane gave himself a movement point, and then 3PO moved. And then now he is... Oh, so he moved up to the right. Alright. So Adam passing. Gideon activating, focusing Onar. Gonna move over next to 3PO. Adam still passing. Cad Bane gonna activate here. Gonna take a shot at this damaged focused Wookiee with a focus. So that's nice. That means that he can now replace one of his die with a red die, or a die, actually a die of any color, and can also gain a power token. So does he spend it? Looks like he's not going to spend it on the attack though. Going to save it. Did replace the die with a, let's see. So he still kept the green die, so it didn't really get much use out of that focus. There, he is spending the power token though. So that's going to be 5 damage. Ooh, gonna play positioning advantage here for 1 more damage. Alright, and now our second group of elite Wookiees is gonna play, and I believe that's Boo Boo and Yogi. Gonna play urgency to come and take a shot at Cad Bane, who dodges, another dodge. And now Yogi gonna move up. Gonna just double move. And now we've got the Trandoshan Hunters activating. These guys can do a lot of damage. In fact, let me pull up their card. So taking a shot at... Who is this? This is the damage Wookiee. I mean, this is definitely going to kill. He's only got 2 health left. Relentless deals a strain, brings him down to 1 health. Plus 2 damage from IACP Scattergun. That's going to trigger Dying Lunge from Adam's hand, though. And he's going to strike back at this Trandoshan. And he does have another Wookiee within 2 spaces, so he's going to get Pierce 1. So that's going to be 5 damage. Ameithor getting 5 points for that kill. Actually, should be getting 6 from Jabba, which I believe he does. And now another Trandoshan coming up and attacking, I believe, a... yep, that's an elite Wookiee. Gonna play Element of Surprise, also triggers Relentless, dealing 1 damage. Wookiee spends a block token. Plus 2 damage from Scattergun. No defense dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe they still surge for +1 and bleed now. So that's going to be 5 damage and bleed. No, 6 damage and bleed. Yep, there we go. And that is going to focus the Wookiee through Fury of Kashyyyk, which is one of the reasons Adam does not bother to bring the Rebel Care Package in his list, is because Fury of Kashyyyk just focuses all his Wookiees whenever they take damage. 3 or more damage to be precise, but usually most things are dealing 3 or more damage that are attacking a single die figure. And alright, so now we've got Snuggie activating. Looks like his last group of regular Wookiees. Gonna go after this 4 health Trandoshan. Spends a power token he got from looking for a fight. And that's going to be 7 damage total, so 5 damage. No, not 7, I'm sorry. It surges for +1, so that was 6. Right? 5, yeah, 6 minus 2 is 4. He still kills it, though. So he gets the kill on the Trandoshan. And are we going to see Huggy? Oh, we've got Onar coming up, playing Urgency. Focused attack. Gonna go after this 6 health remaining Boo Boo. Used Rush, it looks like, so dealt 1 damage, and now using To the Limit. So he didn't play Urgency. He used Rush, and then To the Limit. Oh no, you know what he did? He did Urgency, then Rush. So what is that? 10 movement, and now he's attacking with To the Limit. And because he can't gain harmful conditions, he doesn't have to worry about the stun from To the Limit. So this is a focused attack, doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's enough. Yeah. So Ameithor getting the kills he needs on these Wookiees to whittle them down. I mentioned this in my game against Blade, but when you've got these figures with, high health, but not necessarily the most massive alpha strike, you have to take them out efficiently, otherwise they will keep hitting you and you'll die by a death of 1,000 cuts. So going into round 3 here, we've got Adam controlling both terminals, so going to make up for that lost card draw from round 1, and also contesting all the stashes, except for one that Greedo is on. So actually they're both tied. They're both going to get 2 VPs here. Celebration revealed for Black Market, so that's going to go into Ameithor's hand. Initiative goes to Adam. Oh, it's going to Ameithor, excuse me. And let's see. Okay, we've got Take Initiative being played by Adam. That's going to resolve, so R2 going to be exhausted for that. And giving him the initiative here. Let's throw the initiative token over so you guys know that it's on Adam's side. Going to activate his elite group, Yogi, it looks like, who is San's partner, as Boo Boo did die. And he's going to go for the attack on Greedo. 5 health left on Greedo. No Pierce bonus here since he doesn't have any friendly Wookiees nearby. 3rd dodge for Ameithor. Oof. Oof. You need some Feint. Feint is the command card you are looking for with these Wookiees, which I think he does run, though. I think Adam runs that card. Probably just hasn't drawn it yet. Alright. Looks like Worth Every Credit being played by a Trandoshan. Going after Yogi here. Plus 2 damage from the IACP Scattergun, as well as 1 damage from Relentless. It looks like he's doing 3, 4, 5, 6, and bleed. Leaving that Wookiee at 6 health left, but he is his focus now. And that might be a reason for attacking an activated Wookiee instead of an unactivated Wookiee. So normally, you want to attack a figure that hasn't activated yet so you can try and kill it before it activates. But Wookiees, you're just never going to kill them in one activation. They have too much health. And when you attack them, they're focusing them. So if you attack one that hasn't activated yet, but you're both not going to kill it, and you're also going to give it a focus for its neck when it activates. So I think this is smart by Ameithor going after activated Wookiees, so you can kill them without giving them that focus bonus when they activate next in the round. All right, we've got Fuzzy activating another elite Wookiee. This time going for Onar. And he does have a Snuggie nearby to give him that Fury of Kashyyyk Pierce bonus. So it's going to give him Pierce 1, although Onar not rolling any defense dice. Onar is smartly using that +1 evade since the Pierce is active. Going to stop that surge that's giving +2 damage. So we're going to take 4 from this hit. And now Jabba going to activate. Let's see if he goes for the draw or the order hit. Looks like he's going to draw and focus up. Who is he focusing? Focused Onar. Okay, so now we've got Cuddles coming up. Going to take a shot at this Jawa to finish it off. And now Bubble's going to come up and take a double move. Double moved. So now Onar focused. I'm not sure how Gideon got all the way over there. But focused Onar activating. I am not sure what's going on here. What happened? I think he meant to activate Onar, but he decided to activate Gideon instead to take control of the stash. And then moved Onar, but he forgot to ready Onar's card. So now Snuggie going to take a shot at Onar here. That's a lot. That's going to do 6 damage. Oh, he re-rolled. And Tough Luck going to cancel that red die. So he didn't re-roll. The doubt got depleted to force a re-roll on that red die. And then Tough Luck removed the results. So Onar going to only take 3 damage from that. And yep, Onar is readied. Now his partner Huggy coming up to grab the 2 middle objectives. And now we're going to see 3PO activating to focus Cad Bane. Let's see, is this Jabba? Focusing Cad Bane. Cad Bane going to play Price on Their Heads with his first action onto Yogi's group. So now if he defeats Yogi here, he'll get an extra 4 VPs. So Cad able to now use that ability since he's focused, where instead of adding a green die with focus, he can add any color die, and he gets a power token. So he's going to add a red here and +1 damage. And that's going to take out Yogi, so that's 6 points, 5 from the figure, 1 from Jabba, and 4, and then an extra 4 from Price on Their Heads. Ooh, of no importance though, going to cancel out Price on Their Heads. Reduces the VPs gained by 4. So Ameithor going to 27, Adam at 13, and Adam's out of activation. So and Ameithor still has Onar and Greedo. So Onar going to activate. Looks like he's going to rush and go after R2. And R2 not getting lucky there, so that's going to be a dead R2. Ameithor goes to 40 or 31, excuse me. Does he have celebration? Oh, he does have celebration. So he goes to 35. This might be a play for the win. And then Greedo going to activate. Going to take a shot at this Wookiee with Tools for the Job. And so that's going to be a red die. Terrible roll for that Wookiee. 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. 1 short of getting the kill. They're going to go to the next round. Is Ameithor getting enough points here? I think he's going to 39. So he's going to get 4 VPs from objectives, and then if he flips anything off of black market worth more than 0 points, he wins. So what does he flip? It's heightened reflexes, which puts him at 41 thanks to black market. So Ameithor takes the win in the top 8 over the Wookiee Swarm. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed that match. We'll see you again for another top 8 match from the league, hopefully. Although I think actually this is the last one. So we're going to be doing top 4 matches from the league. And as soon as I get them, we'll cover the top 4 matches from the tournament as well. Thanks for watching.